The people of the book. We have reached a great dividing line in Exodus. The events of both chapters 18 and 19 take place at Sinai. The difference between them is that chapter 19 prepares for what follows, while chapter 18 looks back to what has gone before. Jethro listened to all the Lord had done for his people and was converted. Faith comes by hearing, and the priest of Midian becomes a priest of Israel. Yet the two halves of chapter 18 balance each other. In verses 1 to 12 Moses speaks and Jethro listens and learns. In verses 13 to 27 Jethro speaks and Moses learns. It is wholly understandable that people come to Moses to settle their disputes, and to solve their problems and difficulties. It is equally natural for Moses to see this as part of his leadership role. But the result of such a one-man band was that people stood all day waiting for their turn with Moses, and at the day's end he was worn out. Jethro's solution is simple and practical. Set up a system whereby each group of 10 would have a referee, but with higher courts dealing with 50s, hundreds and thousands of them, and with Moses as the ultimate court of appeal. Jethro insists on two things. First, that the scheme must have the Lord's approval. It is not to be judged by common sense or practicality, but only by divine authorization. And secondly, that the purpose of all the courts is to apply the Lord's statutes and laws, and his ways, truth and life to the Lord's people. The selected able men are to be men of the Word of God. The Lord's redeemed people are to be people of the book. Like us. Reflection. The word statute is related to the verb to engrave, that is, what is cut into the rock for permanency. Law means teachings. Way and walk remind us that the Lord speaks so that we can mold our lives by his truth.